BC. Representing our color guard this evening, Cadet Sergeant First Class Alex Johnson, Cadet Captain Hunter Sauer, Cadet Captain Corbin Wright, Cadet Corporal John Elmore, and Cadet Sergeant First Class Trenton Spears. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Barren High School Gymnasium, Kentucky High School women's basketball action. Our game this evening is between the visitors on the scoreboard, the Cumberland County Lady Panthers, and the home team on the scoreboard, your very own Barren County Trojanettes. And now I introduce you the starters for the Lady Panthers. Starting at one guard number 3, Katie Anderson. Starting in one guard number 15, Carly Nettle. Starting in one guard number 13, Peggy Patterson. Starting in one guard number 2, Caitlin Franklin. And starting in one guard number 22, Maggie Morgan. The Lady Panthers are coached. Also, number 23, Cambria Vincent. Lady Panthers are coached by Kristen Anderson. And now introducing the starters for your very own Barren County Trojanettes. Starting at one guard, 5'4", 7th grader, number 30, Katie Murphy. Starting at one guard, 5'8", senior, number 22, Bailey Pettigo. Starting at one guard, 5'7", junior, number 45, Carly Joe. Starting at one guard, 5'9", senior, number 25, Jalynn Bush. And starting at forward, 6'2", senior, number 35, Mackenzie England. Trojanette are coached by assistant coaches Abby Beard, Scott Chapman, and Chad Whitrow. Trojanette head coach is Michael Lindsay. Your officials for tonight's game are Mark Curry, Evan Ray, and Rob Hacker. Barren High School would like to recognize T.J. Sampson, Green Haven Sports Medicine, as the official sports medicine provider of Barren County Athletics. Vincent will stand by to shoot two. Foul number 22, Maggie Morgan, that's her first. Team first, Bush. And line shoot two.
Free throw by Bush is good. 64.7% foul shooter.
You think we'll press out of this? I don't know what their guard plays
sure.
like. I'm anticipating a press after
Second one's going to come off.
Didn't matter.
Cumberland County with the basketball coming the other way. It's Patterson. Bring it across the midcourt stripe. Bounce pass high post right to Carly Nettles. Go back to the left side to Franklin. Franklin curls to the right side of the lane. She shuffled her feet.
It may just be because I'm getting old, but they look like they have some young players out there too.
Well, let's see. Vincent's a senior. Morgan's a freshman. Nettles is an 8th grader. Patterson's a sophomore, and Franklin's a freshman.
Yeah, they do then, besides the senior.
Out top is England. Right side is Murphy. Cross-court pass comes over to England. Throws it up. It's good from 6 feet away.
Great shot by Kinsey, but also good look there by Katie Murphy.
And it's 11-3 Trojanettes. 4:28 to play here in the first quarter. Cumberland County with a basketball. And driving. Shot blocked in there. England blocked it off of Maggie Morgan. And here comes Bailey Pettigo. And gets cut off and slapped out of the bounds. And Trojanettes will keep it. Raven Ennis will come into the lineup for Carly Delk. Ennis, a 5'7" freshman.
Yeah, nice job there by Delk.
Murphy tosses it out to Bailey Pettigo to set it up. Cumberland County still in that 2-3 zone. In the lane, jumper by Murphy, rattles and rolls in.
That's what I'm talking about. A little confidence there making that first shot.
13-3 Trojanettes. 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Left side with it is Vincent. She wants to drive to the basket. Had it knocked away by Ennis. Diving to the loose ball. Jump ball, possession arrow back to the Lady Panthers.
I think that's the first one we've had in it since the tip. I mean, the first jump ball.
Vincent will toss it in the left baseline. Comes out to Franklin. Franklin to the free throw line. Reverses it back out to Vincent. Vincent's going to fire another three-point shot. It comes off. England the rebound. Outlet pass up court. Chased down by Bailey Pettigo. Right side corner. Goes baseline. Works it into the paint. Out to England. Free throw line shot. Knocks it down.
That was a great shot. That's Kenzie's range right there at the foul line.
And Cumberland County will call for their first time out of the ball game with 3:31 to play here in the first. Barren County 15. Cumberland County 3 as we take a Coca-Cola timeout.
You know, it didn't hurt us there, but one thing we've got to remember is we hit Kenzie trailing and no guard got back on defense. Didn't matter. She hit nothing but net. But as we move forward, you know, that's going to be something we're going to have, especially against Allen County Scottsville.
Yep.
Tell me about Cumberland County boys.
Cumberland County boys have won 6 games this year. They're kind of like Russell County.
Okay.
They play hard.
Which we couldn't, I mean, we put them away up 14 there or something, and then they came back in the fourth quarter, really made a game of it. Went overtime.
Kind of got scary there for a while.
Yeah, and then pulled it back out.
Had too many turnovers, and then we just dominated the overtime period.
Yes, I was listening.
Cumberland County boys has a guy that averages 20 points a game, so
we'll
have to try to contain him. Nettle sends it down in the corner. Back out front it comes to Vincent. Vincent drives right. Here's a shot from 15. It's off the mark for Franklin. England with a rebound up to Bailey Pettigo, driving it all the way to the bucket, lays it up and in. Bailey Pettigo with 8 points.
We really got our transition game going now. That's one of our strengths.
3 minutes to play in the opening quarter, 17-3. Right side is Patterson. She'll send it out to Vincent. Vincent goes left side to Franklin. Franklin driving against Ennis, cuts her off. Now Nettles has it in the left corner. Picks up her dribble, needs some help. She's covered up. Bounces out, swatted away by Murphy and out of bounds. Carly Delk checking back into the Trojanette lineup for Mackenzie England.
Opportunity to keep everybody fresh tonight.
Danielle Cooper in for Cumberland County, a 5'2 sophomore. Patterson with the basketball, angles off left. In the corner goes to Vincent. Cross-court pass way over the head of Cooper and out of bounds. Went right into the Barren County student section.
Pretty good crowd over there for students.
Katie Murphy for the Trojanettes. Right side, Bailey Pettigo. Cross-court pass back to Murphy. Feeds it down low. Shot put up and in by Carly Delk.
Great pass by Katie Murphy.
19-3 Trojanettes. 2:13 to play here in the first.
I think we could do more of that tonight as we go on, you know, just get accustomed to hitting our posts.
Nettles turns toward the basket. They go inside, and we got a whistle and a foul.
That was on Delk. She knew it. You could tell by her expression. She trailed a little bit there.
It's her first, team second.
Trailed on that flex cut.
Ansley Boer, 5'6 sophomore, checks into the Cumberland County lineup. Lady Panthers basketball with 2:04 to go here in the first. Vincent fires it out to Patterson. They give it to Cooper. Cooper drives left, backs out, shoots an 18-footer, and it's off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Jalynn Bush, gives to Bailey Pettigo behind the back dribble. Bailey driving, going to the basket, puts it up too strong, and we're going to get a foul over the back.
I'll take over the back, though. That's a good hustling foul there by Raven, trying to get the ball put back. Great defensive rebound here by Jalynn Bush. She and Delk both did a nice job blocking out.
First foul on Raven Ennis. That is 3 on the Trojanettes here in the ball game. Minute 40 to play in the first. 19-3 Trojanettes. And stolen away. Bailey Pettigo out in front of everybody. Will lay it up with the left hand. Good. 10 points for Bailey here in the first. It's 21-3. Minute 25 to go, first quarter. Left side with it is Cooper. Cuts back left. Gives it off in the corner to Vincent. She'll pull the trigger for a 3. It's no good. Rebound to Carly Delk. Comes to Ennis. Ennis driving it down. Stops. Feeds it off to Murphy. Murphy cut off down low. Back into Delk, and she puts it in off the window.
That's 2 or 3 assists already for Katie Murphy. Really doing a good job. And Delk, wonderful job trailing and hitting that block shot.
Call it with a People's Bank bank shot. People's Bank in Glasgow working for you at 23-3. And Murphy steals it. Just kind of dug it away from the Cumberland County player. Here's Delk going under, putting it up and in. 8 points for Carly.
I was going to say, she's had 3 or 4 layups now. Tell you, Katie Murphy doesn't look like a 7th grader out there either.
No. 25-3, Patterson with the basketball. Got an illegal screen against number 11, and that's Boer.
She you can tell by her expression. We've talked a lot about that. That's the offensive player's fault there that didn't give her screener time to get set.
Yeah. All right, 32 seconds to go here in the first. And here's Katie Murphy. Sends it over to Bailey Pettigo. They're going to pull it out and probably hold it for one shot here.
And I like that. I mean, it wouldn't be necessary in a game like this, but we're practicing for tournament time. And at tournament time, this is what you want to do. You want to control and have the ball at the end.
Murphy, right side, Delk. Back to Murphy. Left side, Bailey Pettigo. Back to Murphy. 8 seconds to go. Skip pass back to Bailey. Pulls a trigger for 3. It's off the mark. England with a rebound. One dribble. Throws it back in the lane. Here's a shot off the window. That was Carly Delk flashing down and putting it up and in for a 10-point. And that will end the quarter. Barren County 27, Cumberland County 3. We'll come back with the second quarter after this break. You're following Barren County Sports on 103.7 Nash Icon. Second quarter from Barren County High School. Jay Turner with Courtney Cruz and Sarah K. Pettigo on stats with us tonight. 27-3, Trojanettes in command. Bailey Pettigo and Carly Delk both scored 10 points each in that quarter.
I'm a little bit worried, Jay. I saw Raven go off. I hope her back's not hurting her again.
She's been having some back problems here
Yes.
off and on. Bailey Pettigo on the left side. Bounce pass in the left corner. Comes to Carly Delk. They feed it to Bush. Turnaround shot goes up. It's too strong. Rebound in there by Boer for Cumberland County. Here comes Vincent. Left side goes up the shot. Came up short. Delk clears it. Gives it off to Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo weaving through traffic. Goes up with a shot off the window and in. 29-3. 7:25 to play here in the first half. Left side with it is Cooper for Cumberland County. Sends it over the right side to Anderson. And now they go in the corner. Bring it around. It is Vincent. Back to Anderson. Back to Vincent in the left corner. Vincent drives toward the paint. Goes up with a shot. Ooh, blocked. It looked like all ball from this angle. Mackenzie England. That is it's on Bush.
I don't think Bush did at all. Thought that was all ball on her. That's who they gave it to.
So her first. Team's fourth. First shot's good. Second shot's good for Vincent after missing her first two from the line. 29-5. 1 minute gone here in the second quarter. Murphy over to Bailey Pettigo. Now here's a turnaround shot from 8 off the mark for Mackenzie England. Rebound to Cumberland County. Vincent gets rid of the basketball to Patterson. Left corner Cooper. Drives. Cut off. Now they send it back out to Patterson. Patterson working around the left side against Murphy. Lost the handle, went between her legs. Ball gets kicked. Loose ball to the floor, picked up by Murphy. Gives to England. Here comes Bailey Pettigo racing to the front court. Pulls up with a 10-footer. It is no good off the left side of the rim. And going to have a jump ball as Bush reached in there to tie it up against Boer. Emma Hughes, a 5'4" sophomore. Also Addison London, a 5'6" freshman, have checked into the Trojanet lineup. 6:23 to play here in the first half, and Barren County leading 29-5. Left side it comes to Cooper. Bounce pass in the corner to Patterson. Patterson will circle it back out. Sends it right side to Vincent. Vincent wants to drive against Hughes. Flips up the shot. It won't go, but a foul call.
There's Kinsey being a good leader, going to the younger player, encouraging her.
23, Emma Hughes, that's her first, team fifth.
Emma Hughes her first, team's fifth. And Vincent puts it up. It's good. She has all the points for Cumberland County. A 3 back in the first quarter. Now 3 of 5 from the charity line. And second shot is also good. 29-7. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. And it's Murphy with the basketball. Gives it over to Hughes on the left side. Hughes back out to Murphy. Murphy got tripped up, but kept going. Here's a long 3 out of the right side wing.
London.
And Addison London, the freshman, knocking it down from long range to make it 32-7 on a Peoples Bank 3-point shot. Vincent turns toward the bucket, puts it up. It's too strong. And England with a rebound. Gives it off to Hughes. Hughes gets it in front court now. Hands it off to Murphy. Murphy goes right side to London. Back out to Murphy. Swings it left to Hughes. Back to Murphy. Back over to Hughes. She'll fire from 18. It's good.
Getting some solid bench play tonight. Everybody coming in, contributing.
34-7. 5:10 to play here in the first half. And here's a long 3. It is good for Patterson. Like I said, they only shoot 21.5% on threes, and both their field goals have been threes. Here's a 3, no good. London gets the offensive board, comes back to the right wing, gives it out to Murphy. Murphy dumps it in. Oh, bad pass and loose ball picked up by Cumberland County.
Yeah, I don't think Kinsey was expecting that.
And here's another 3-point try. No good this time for Anderson. Ball out of bounds off the Trojanettes, and Jalynn Bush and Bailey Pettigo got a little rest and will come back in.
Yeah, I think that's the first time Murphy's been out, giving her a little breather.
Number 22, Pettigo, number 25, Bush.
And it's Cumberland County basketball onto the sides. It comes into play to Franklin, who's back on the court. Franklin dribbling with the left hand, reversing back right. Calling the play out front. Now goes right against Hughes. Gives it off in the corner. That is 21 who's in the game. That's Jelena Smith, a 5'2" 7th grader. Number 21 is a 7th grader for Cumberland County.
I'm sure Katie Murphy probably knows a lot
Probably
of this.
do. Yep, here's a shot of the lane. Coming up, no good. Rebounded there by England, and we're going to get a foul. A push in the back. Called on England. Her second, team 6th.
I can't even explain that call. It doesn't matter. It's not going to cost us anything. She had the rebound, was turned and making an outlet, and they called a foul.
Free throw line. They work it in the perimeter and back out in the corner. They give it to Anderson. Here's a long 3 by Cooper. No good. Rebound by Bailey Pettigo. Sends it down there to Hughes. Works underneath. We've got a whistle and a foul.
I don't know. Maybe he's getting a little winded.
I don't know either. 32 is in the game. That's Sarah Stalkup. 5'7" sophomore. Team's 4th. Bailey Pettigo right side over to London. Lobs it back over the left side to Hughes. Out to Bailey Pettigo. Trying to penetrate in the lane. A whistle and a foul.
I'm not sure. Was Bailey going to shoot that or pass it?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's another foul on Stalkup. 15th foul on the Lady Panthers. Shot by Bailey Pettigo is coming off. She makes 64.5% of her free throws in the season. The second one is good.
Kinsey, I was listening to Kinsey. She's still trying to figure out why she got that foul.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure it out, too.
Yeah,
35-10. I don't know how that was a foul. There's no way. Cooper wants to drive against Bush. She cuts her off. Has to reverse it back out. Stolen away and then stolen back in the backcourt by Franklin. Bailey Pettigo got a hand on it. 3:14 to go here in the half. It's 35-10. And with it is Stalkup. Right side.
Good defense
Franklin
there.
working against Bailey Pettigo. Shot goes up, no good. Mackenzie Engel with the rebound off to Bailey Pettigo. Sends it down the floor to London. Lobs it underneath the Bush. She puts it up. It's good.
Really good look by London. Great job by Bush getting the ball high and keeping it high.
Jalen Bush with her first field goal of the night. It's 37-10, Barren County. Franklin with it. Giving it out to Anderson. Anderson swings it back off left side to Stalkup. She brings it out high. Now over to Smith. That's Jelena Smith who's in the game, the 7th grader. And underneath, trying to go up, can't. They give it back in the corner. 3-ball is no good. Battle for the rebound, tapped out, and Jalen Bush chases it down, gets rid of the basketball to Bailey Pettigo. Fires it off to Hughes. Back to London, throws it up, it's over the rim.
That was a great pass by Hughes.
Bush gets the offensive board. Back out to Hughes. Now London. Back to Hughes. Will fire it for 3. No good. And rebound tapped out, chased down to the corner by England. Gives it back out to London. She walked.
Cumberland County coming in with mass substitutions. So are we. 6 new players in. It's like a hockey line.
Rice. Liberty Rice. Katie Murphy. Jalen Bush. Carly Delk. Addison London on the court for the Trojanettes right now. Franklin handles the basketball for Cumberland County. The minute 48 to play here in the first half. Here's a pass knocked down by Delk. That was Emma Kraft, a 5'2", 8th grader that checked in, number 14.
Yeah, good defense there by Delk. Oh.
Nettles is back in for Cumberland County. They work it in lane. Here's a shot going up. It's no good. They get their own rebound. Back up again, too strong. And then Nettles fighting for it. Tried to save it in bounds. Be Barren County's basketball. 14, Emma Kraft, is the daughter of Ryan Kraft, official.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
She was over here the other night.
And she's just an 8th grader. Cross-court pass comes to Rice. They give it out to Murphy. Bounce pass left to London. Cross-court pass back to Rice. Weaves her way into traffic. Shot no good, but a foul. And it'll be on Kraft. Her first, team 6th.
That's her first team 5th.
Rice will toss it in.
Good, get out, good, Julian, get up, pop, going up.
And they'll throw it out to London. Minute 15 to go in the half. Rice on the left side, back out to London. Back over to Rice. Rice moves in for a 10-footer. It's no good. Rebound to Nettles for Cumberland County. So we come down to a minute to play here in the first half.
We've shot a really good percentage. Seems like.
Here's Kraft with the basketball. Centered it over the right side. A 3-ball in the air that's off the mark for Smith. Here comes Barren County back the other way. Murphy, long pass to Rice. She tried to go up with it, and she's fouled. And it'll be on Franklin.
Well, I know the young Katie Murphy had to be nervous starting as a 7th grader, but I think she's done an outstanding job.
I think so, too. Liberty Rice at the charity line. A free throw, good.
Nice job there, Liberty. Getting your name in the book.
38-10. And another substitution for Cumberland County. Number 12, Cora Kraft, a 5'2", 7th grader.
Sisters? Gotcha.
And Ryan's got 2 daughters out there.
He's probably calling somewhere tonight.
He probably is.
He's one of our better officials.
39-10, Barren County. 42 seconds to go here in the first half. Loose ball on the floor picked up by Murphy. Gets with the basketball to Rice. Rice pushing it down the floor, throws it up, it's no good. Rebound by Bush, trying to go back up with it, foul.
He was quick with that ball, wasn't she? She kicked it in.
Foul on 22. That is Morgan. That is her second. Team's and Maggie Morgan is the daughter of Brian Morgan, who's an official. He's refereed here several times this year. Jillian Bush, free throw is good. She's 2 for 3 at the stripe. Emma Hughes checked back into the Trojanet lineup. 40-10. Bush back at the stripe. This free throw comes off.
So, Jay, we got everybody in the book. I mean, has everybody scored that's played?
Raven Ennis hasn't.
Yes, she got hurt.
Yeah.
Went with her back. I hadn't seen her come back out.
20 seconds to go here in the first half. Lady Panthers wanted to shoot the ball from 3. Murphy came out to defend. Kraft with it now. Working right, lost the handle, loose ball, diving for it. Cumberland County gonna get a whistle, a foul with 5.3.
Foul number 23, Emma Hughes.
Her second, team 7. Not sure about that foul either.
The coaching staff really doing a good job right now. You know, you're up 30. It's a game you could just sit down, but they're not. They're still watching and teaching and trying to improve our younger players. I really feel good about our future.
Cora Kraft hit the free throw to make it 40-11. She'll get the bonus.
So you've got quite the halftime speaker coming up.
I do.
Yeah, I've been working on her, Jake, trying to get her to be a little more sporty. I don't know. She's got me painting my nails, so I don't know who's rubbing off more on the other one.
Desperation 3, no good for Cumberland County. That ends the half, and the Trojanettes lead at 40-11 over Cumberland County. We'll come back with a halftime report, and Cheyenne Fant talk about the Innovation Zone and some other things as well as we return with more coverage here from Barren County High School in a moment. This is Trojan Sports on 103.7 Nash Icon.
it matters, but it doesn't matter. I mean, everything right now, it just matters about getting better for that next week when we go to Monroe County to play Allen County.
Foul situation the first half for the Lady Panthers, 2 on Maggie Morgan and 2 on Sarah Stalkup. They were the only ones that had 2 fouls. And let's see, Mackenzie England picked up 2. Emma Hughes had 2 for Barren County. Trojanettes led 27-3 at the end of the first quarter. They outscored the Lady Panthers 13-8 in the second period. And again, both field goals for Cumberland County, 1 in each quarter, a 3-point shot, which they've only hit 66 out of 307 this year.
Seems to be what their game plan is tonight, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They've taken several. Of course, I contribute that to our defense.
And it's Murphy with the basketball. Right side of the bounce pass to Bailey Pettigo. Fires it down in low. That is Bush putting it up. No good. Gets her on rebound. Trying to go back up. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession there to Cumberland County.
I thought that was going to be a foul. I really like the deliberate attempt, though, to get the ball into the post. I think that's something we can look to do.
40-11. Trojanettes early in the second half. Cumberland County with the basketball. So they work it down. That is Morgan. Shot going up. It's no good. Rebound to Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo, left side. We'll send it out to Katie Murphy. Back to Bailey Pettigo. Back out to Murphy. Right side it goes to Carly Delk. Back to Katie Murphy. Swings it left to Bailey Pettigo. Had a 3 there. Didn't take it. Now Murphy. Back to Bailey Pettigo. Out of the corner. High arching 3. Good.
Well, I was worried about Bailey without Mallory, but she's doing okay, isn't she?
And that is her second Peoples Bank 3-point shot of the ball game. She's got 16. 43-11. Getting close to a running clock with 6:52 to play in the third. Steal. Bailey Pettigo's got it with the Trojanettes behind the back dribble. Drives, goes right down the middle of the lane, banks it up and in. Now it's at 34. Only need 1 more point for a running clock.
I believe we'll get there, Jay.
6:37 to go here in the third quarter. Right side with it is Patterson. She picks up her dribble. They go down to the corner with it to Vincent. Vincent will send it back out now. Working with it is Franklin. Franklin around to the left side. Dishes it off the left side to Patterson. Goes up in the lane. Misses everything. And it goes out of bounds. So the next field goal or free throw made by the Trojanettes will start a running clock for the rest of the game.
Is that WBKO over there in the corner? Somebody's here with a big camera.
I believe it is. It is BKO.
I'm going to sit up straighter. Maybe that
Here's Murphy with the basketball. Cross-court pass to the right side. Bailey Pettigo chasing it down. 2 minutes gone here in the third. Barren County 45, Cumberland County 11.
This is good, too. Being patient, looking for the good open shot, working against the zone.
Here's a lob and a Delk, right side down low. Had it blocked on her, put it back up, though, off the rebound, and a foul called against the Lady Panthers.
Good job there by Delk, not giving up on the shot. No one knows better than the shooter where that ball's coming off.
Carly Nettles commits her first foul of the Lady Panthers here in the second half, and Delk puts it up, and it's good. And that will start the running clock when we get back to action here. It's 46-11. Delk puts it up, got it. 12 points for Carly Delk. And now the clock will run for the remainder of the game. 47-11. 5:43 to play in the third quarter. Cumberland County with the basketball. Nettles at the left elbow. Throws it in the left corner. Patterson circles around and is stolen away by Bailey Pettigo. They try to reach in on her. They steal it back. Could have been a foul easily on Cumberland County.
In most games that's going to be.
Now they're going to call it on Bailey.
And, you know, when you play a team that you're dominating, I think that happens a lot.
Yeah. That's her first. Team's first of the second half.
That's Bailey's first foul?
Yeah.
I bet that hasn't happened all year. You think that's ever happened? I bet that's the first time that's been her first foul in the second half.
I believe so. Yeah. And they've changed up their lineup some more here, Cumberland County. We'll get the names here. There's Vincent, comes left side. Vincent, top of the key, crosses over dribble, gives it over to Anderson, who's back of the game. Nettles. Now here's Patterson, has a shot blocked, and Carly Delk pulls it out of the air, gives to Raven Ennis, who's back in the lineup. And tried to dribble it behind her back and carried it on her hip, tried to get it around her and call for the traveling violation.
Glad to see Raven back in there, though. Was worried about that back.
4.5 minutes to play here in the third. 47-11. Patterson with the basketball. Driving left. Gets rid of it off the left corner. And it's number 11 who's back in. That's Boer. Giving it back out now to Cooper. Cooper goes up on the baseline, hits the side of the backboard, and goes out of bounds.
You know, I've said it all year long, but I don't think you realize, unless you've gone up against her, Dilka's strong. Like, you know, the Cumberland player tried to manipulate and have her way there offensively, and Dilka wasn't having it.
Katie Murphy, right side over to Ennis. Ennis putting down the dribble halfway. Ooh, throws a cross-court pass, but is chased down by Hughes. Back out to Murphy. Drives left of the lane. Back to Hughes in the left corner. We'll circle it out. Right side over to Ennis. Ennis down low is Carly Delk. Back to Ennis. Ennis drives toward the paint. Throws it back out to England. She turns and gives it off to Hughes. Back down low is Delk, and she puts it up and in. Used her body.
She did. That's what we're talking about, that strength. Delk also does a nice job using the glass down on the post. 14
for Carly Delk. It's 49-11 Trojanettes. Here's a shot coming off the board, no good. England with a rebound. Up to Murphy, and now down to Ennis. Goes in for the layup. It's good.
Hey, that's everybody, isn't it, Jay? Everybody that's played in the book?
Yep.
All right. I like it. I like that.
And now 51-11, a 40-point lead for Barren. Cumberland County working with the basketball. Shot goes up, and it's partially blocked by England. Ennis has it for the Trojanettes. Ennis driving right down the middle of the lane. Puts it up high off the window. No, England puts it back up and in.
Good job trailing the play.
And Coach Piper Lindsay wants a timeout. Addison London's going to re-enter the Trojanet lineup. With 2:37 to play here in the third quarter. Barren County 53, Cumberland County 11.
All right, so my boss is texting me, telling me what a natural Cheyenne was.
She did really well.
It's kind of hurt my feelings.
I didn't have to ask any questions.
Oh, it's a wonder she's not still talking.
Well, I kind of had to cut her off a little bit. We were running out of time.
Yeah, that's our girl.
Sorry about that.
That's our girl. Yeah. Her mom dropped her off tonight, gave her right here. So I sent her mom a note and told her that, you know, we didn't allow any unaccompanied people in the game. So, Jay, I also want to give a shout-out to the Flames. They play.
Yes, they play tomorrow.
They do. They do. I think 8, 9, and 10. We've got 3 different groups representing Barren County. So,
good luck to them tomorrow. 2.5 minutes to play. I've got that lifesaver in my mouth now through that timeout. Excuse me.
It's getting that time of year where your voice goes a little bit.
Get the throat drops all stocked up. Here's a lob down low, throwing up, and the shot goes in. Wow. Foul called against the Trojanettes. It'll be on
20.
Is it 30?
Was Katie the foul?
The way Mark Curry signals, he uses his thumb.
He does.
Free throw's good for Vincent. She gets a 3-point play.
Yeah, I think he gave the foul to Katie.
So that would be her first foul. Number 2 of the Trojanettes here in the second half. Ball gets loose, picked up by Ennis. London fires from 17. It's off the mark. Ennis with the offensive rebound. Ennis.
That's her back again. Yeah, she's in tears.
Well, has she got a pulled muscle? Is that what it is? Or?
No, I went to the freshman tournament Saturday, and she went down in it with her back hurting. But our freshmen won. Our freshman girls and boys
they did.
Won the freshman tournament.
Clean sweep.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of seeing both games. Great job.
Katie Murphy on the right wing, out to Liberty Rice, swings it left to London. Cross-court pass back to Murphy, works inside, flips up the shot, got a foul. Got tripped up in there. And it's on 32. That is Stalkup. Stalkup, a common name in Cumberland County. Free throw by Murphy, good. It's her third point of the game. 54-14. Second shot is up, too strong. Rebound to Cumberland County. Anderson with the board. Patterson. Angles off to the left, bounce pass in the middle, going inside, shot up, no good. Rebound, put back up, no, foul.
I know Coach Lindsay's playing a lot of people right now, but we don't want to let the substitutions cause us to let down on our intensity.
Addison London, her first, team's third of the second half. Vincent's free throw.
Definitely want to rebound here off the free throw line.
Graceland DeWeese has checked into the Trojanet lineup for the first time tonight, 5'9" freshman. And for Carly Dell, free throw is up and good for Vincent. 54-15, a minute 12 to go in the third. Rice with it on the right side. Sends it back out to Hughes. Left side it comes to Murphy. They throw it in the lane. Ball gets knocked away. Loose on the floor. Scrambling for it. Rice had it. Got rid of it to DeWeese. Bounce pass loose again. And Cumberland County down on the floor. But we came up with a basketball. Shot goes up. It's no good. 51 seconds to play in the third. Vincent goes right side. Drives to the bucket. Going to be a foul on Murphy.
23 is a nice little player.
Well, she's a senior, averages 11 points a game. I think she started since the 7th grade.
Wow.
I remember that name from way back. So Vincent back at the stripe. Shot goes up. It's good. She is 7 of 10 from the charity stripe. She has scored 12 of Cumberland County's 16 points.
I bet that's, what'd you say, she averages 11, so she's just a little above her average.
So she hits that free throw to make it 54-17. Olivia Stice in the ball game now, number 5 for the Trojanettes. 5'2" freshman. Gets rid of it over to Rice on the right side. Out front it comes to London. Back over to Rice. She pulls up with a 10-footer, and it's going to hang and fall in. 56-17, 18 seconds to play in the third.
Get a good stop here.
Left side. They get rid of it. Back out front to Cooper. Right side it goes to Vincent. Vincent drives, throws it up. It is no good. Offensive rebound by Vincent. Back up and in.
The last 2 trips, she's got offensive boards.
56-19. That'll do it for the third quarter. Trojanettes 56, Cumberland County 19. We'll be back with the last quarter after this break. You're following Barren County Sports on 103.7 Nash Icon. Back with the final 8 minutes. Jay Turner with Courtney Cruz and Sarah K. Pettigo. 56-19. DeWeese gives it out to Rice. Rice sends it left side over to Stice. Stice out to DeWeese, top of the key. Back right side it comes to London. And Hughes, it skipped off her hand. She was breaking the other way and couldn't contain it. So a turnover gives it to Cumberland County.
And, you know, there's a lot of nerves on the court right now.
Let's see, Rice and DeWeese, Stice, London, and Hughes on the floor. And going for the basket. Shot goes up and in. That was Nettles. Just kind of used her body and drove it to the bucket. 56-21. London out to Stice, top of the circle. Fires it down to Rice, heading to the basket, lays it up and in.
Great backdoor cut. Good look by Stice.
58-21. Little over a minute gone here in the fourth quarter. This fourth quarter brought to you by Southern States. Nettles with it out front. Nettles sends it off now to 22's back in the ballgame. It's Maggie Morgan. Shot goes up and in.
That gone.
It's her first 2 points of the game. 58-23. Down low, Hughes in traffic, off, no good. Battle for the rebound. Hughes fought it and got it back. Ball slapped away, and here's Rice in a lot of traffic. Goes to the floor. Jump ball possession arrow to the Lady Panthers. Coming in for the Trojanettes, 21, Michaela Smith, the 5'6" freshman. And number 2, Emma Stewart, a 5'5" freshman.
Is that everybody now, Jay? I don't know some of the younger
everybody
players.
has played.
Okay, good.
Yep. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. It's 58-23, Trojanettes. Here's a handoff to Kraft. She goes up with a shot. It's no good. Morgan back up, no, and a foul.
Addison, don't trail.
And it's on number 3. Liberty Rice.
That's her first team fifth.
5 fouls on the Trojanettes here in the second half. Maggie Morgan, a 54% foul shooter, puts it up. It is rims good. (58-24). Glasgow leads Caverna 40-25 after 3 periods. Second shot is missed. Rebound pulled down by Hughes. Hughes loses a handle, had it swiped away and lost it out of bounds.
You know, we're looking to still push the ball. We're just getting a little out of control. A little too fast.
Cora Kraft has checked back into the Cumberland County lineup with 5.5 minutes to play. Franklin on the dribble. Bounces off to Nettles. High post left. Back to Franklin. Had it swiped away. Goes back to the back court. And Hughes fighting for it. Diving for it to the floor. Got rid of the basketball to Rice. Rice bounce pass underneath. London lays it in.
Great hustle by Hughes to make all that happen. Great hustle.
60-24.
Good pass there, too, by Liberty to London.
Not sure why the clock is stopped.
Does injury stop it? They stopped.
If it was an injury,
yeah, it
yes.
was. They were checking on the Cumberland player. 21 here.
All right.
She's still kind of giving to an ankle, maybe.
Kraft gives it over to Smith. Smith reversing back to the right side. Now it's picked up her dribble. Hughes really putting the pressure on her. Gonna have to get rid of it. Finally does to Franklin. Franklin working around a pick to the left side. It's loose on the floor. Diving for it is Rice. And they're going to call a jump ball. Possession goes to the Trojanettes.
Emma grew up with older brothers.
Yeah,
she's tough out there.
Tyler and Andrew, I guess, pushed her around a little bit.
I bet she's roughhouse a little bit.
Stewart with the basketball, gives it right side over to Hughes. Fakes a 3, drives in the lane, goes under, puts it up high off the window and in.
Nice move by Hughes. Nice move.
62-24. 4:05 left to go. Franklin cut off. Bounce pass right side over to Kraft. Ball's loose on the floor again. Jump ball. Possession to the Lady Panthers. Number 20, Gracie Kraft. 5'3", 7th grader. They got Gracie, Emma, and Cora Kraft. Are they twins? Is Gracie and Cora twins? We'll have to look at them.
I don't know.
Pretty close there. Lady Panthers with the ball, in trouble. They finally get rid of it to Franklin. Franklin, top of the circle. Bounce pass, Nettles, 18-footer of the air. No. Stewart with the rebound, gets rid of the basketball to London. London breaks to the front court. Right side, Stice going under, puts it up, it's good.
Good move, good move. Seems a lot positive.
24, yep. 2:57 to play in the game. It's Kraft with the basketball, Gracie Kraft. Ball knocked away by London, trying to go to Emma Kraft. Working right side, and gonna have a jump ball. Possession to the Trojanettes. Kendra Coe, a 5'9", 8th grader, 0-0, and for the Lady Panthers of Cumberland County. 2:22 of the clock running here in the fourth. London fires it off to Stice. Down the corner, DeWeese. Down low. Here is a shot no good for Smith. And the rebound comes off to Cumberland County. They work with it left side. Bounce pass underneath the basket. And another jump ball. Possession going to the Lady Panthers.
Coach Spielman, Coach Murphy here watching these younger players that they coached. I know that's a lot of fun. Coach Toms.
Cumberland County. Shot goes up off the glass, too strong. Smith with a rebound. Here's London in front court with it now. Gives it over to Stewart. Stewart on the right side. Back out now to London. London. Back to Stewart. Lets it fly. It is no good. Air ball and taken in there by Kraft. With a minute 25 to play. Franklin with it out front.
Gym's kind of quiet to have so many people in
Yeah. Comes to Kendra Kraft. Right side poked away. London's got it. Races toward the basket. She'll put it up. It's too strong against the window.
I like it. She tried with that left hand, though.
Emma Kraft coming out there with it. 56 seconds to play. Here's an 18-footer right side. Good. Cora Kraft. 64-26. London cut off. Has to hook it back out. Nobody out there. Stice had to go chase it down. Went to a knee. Got rid of it to DeWeese. DeWeese down the lane. Throws it up. It's good. Off the window.
Good hustle there by Stice to save the play.
66-26 with 30 seconds to play here in the third. Or fourth.
Nice basket by DeWeese.
Kraft, right side, driving against London. London fell down. DeWeese rips it away from her. Gives it off to London. 17 seconds to go. Sends it down to Stewart. Stewart dumps it in there to DeWeese. Ball gets loose and stolen. Cumberland County back the other way. As Gracie Kraft, ball goes out of bounds. Clock's going to run out anyway. Trojanettes will win it by 40 tonight over Cumberland County. 66-26 the final score. Cumberland County goes to 3-22 on the year. And the Trojanettes improved to 24-4. With only 2 more games left of the regular season schedule. Go to Metcalf Tuesday, Clinton at home next Thursday.
I think this is the last game I had, Jay, so thank you for the privilege and opportunity. I'm sure looking forward to hopefully a long run and tournament.
Well, we might get you the district.
I'll take it.
Or maybe the region. You never know.
I'll be glad to be at either one.
All right, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Final score again, 66-26. Trojanettes over Cumberland County. Back with a postgame in a moment. You're following Barren County Sports on 103.7 Nash Icon. KY.com. And again, when you're away from your radio and you want to log on to your computer or mobile device, you can log on to ESPNKY.com. Click the Broadcast Center, then Barren County Sports. We'll be streaming the 15th District live on ESPN.com as well, and on 103.7, and also inside the gym at Monroe County High School at 88.7 FM. And we'll be broadcasting each and every tournament game starting a week from Monday from Tompkinsville, and also the 4th Region Tournament at EA Diddle Arena in Bowling Green. Cumberland County will be in green uniforms tonight. They have green numbers outlined in white. And the Trojans down to our left in their home white with burgundy numbers and letters outlined in gold. Maybe hard to read some of those numbers. They kind of blend in with the jerseys. Green on green. Just a little bit of outline white.
I think those are black.
Is it black?
Yeah.
I must be colorblind. If it's black uniforms and green numbers?
Yeah.
All right, well,
hard to see.
Okay. That shows you how colorblind I really am. A little bit of gold striping in there on the side.
Good thing that there's white and dark uniforms.
Well, you know, how about white on white? We've had white on white this year. Hard to see those numbers sometimes.
We had some complaints about our football uniforms too. Hard to see.
Which ones? The burgundy ones
the
with,
gray,
or the gray with the or the black with the burgundy numbers?
Yeah.
Those are a little difficult from high above where we're having to sit.
That's right.
Just kind of have to pick out, okay, I know who that is. Yeah. Cumberland County out of the court. They know how to score. They can put some points up on the board. They scored 90 in a loss to Metcalfe County in overtime on Monday night. Lost to Monroe by 11. 81-70. Got a little bit of feedback coming from somewhere. Caleb, what are you eating down there? Hot dog? What is this?
Never seen
we'll try to do play-by-play over the PA system. Gee whiz.
I wondered what was so funny. I'm glad I didn't say anything.
Here we go. The toss and tap controlled by the Trojans. That's a first. See if that ever happens again. No, it won't. We lose the basketball and turn it over. Here's Cumberland County coming back the other way. Driving, spinning, shot going up. It is no good. Battle for the rebound. Cumberland County back up. It is no good. And rebound to Aiden Niken. Niken working it down the floor. Driving, going to the basket in a crowd. Puts it up. It's no good. Rebound to Cumberland County. Outlet pass coming. Smith drives, lays it up. It is no good. And Withrow with the rebound for the Trojans. Back and forth. Down the court we go. Here is Bush throwing it up off the glass. Too strong. Another rebound to Cumberland County.
Sloppy early from both sides.
Working with it is Dyer out front. Right side it goes to Johnson. Johnson being chased. Drives. Goes up with a shot. It won't go, but a foul called against the Trojans.
I see how they score all the points that they score.
Yeah.
Cumberland County gets it and goes.
They just go.
They run. And they can run too. A lot of athletes on the floor for them. Missed it.
Second shot goes up, and it's going to drop in. Hit the back of the iron, fell through. Joseph Johnson's a 68.5% foul shooter. 1-0. Cumberland County leads it. Double to the high post to Niken. Niken hands it off to Briggs, top of the circle. Briggs off the screen right. He looks for Bandy down low, and had it swatted away. It's stolen. Cumberland County. Owsley driving, and it's stolen back by Briggs. Griggs sends it down the floor. Here's Bandy. He loses a handle on it and out of bounds.
Really sloppy from both teams early, just because the fast pace of play. I mean, Cumberland County is getting and going, and it's making us want to go too.
The Cumberland County with the basketball as Smith will bring it up. Smith gives it in the middle there to Basham. And now working with it is Dyer. And stolen away. Caleb Hester comes up with the basketball. Hester, bounce pass. Niken goes to the basket, tried to dunk it. He almost did. Kind of bounced it on the rim and it fell in. 2-1. Trojans on top. 6:12 to play here in the opening quarter. And working with it is Smith. He'll put up with a jumper. It's no good. Withrow races out of there with it for the Trojans and has it smacked away and tried to save it in bounds. Was Dyer. They're quick too. I mean, they're scrappy.
If there was a shot clock in high school, you know, people would talk about how Cumberland County doesn't use it at all because they come down and they try to score, it seems, as fast as they possibly can.
Withrow sends it left side over to Hester. They go inside. Here's Niken. A little pump fake. Puts it up. No good. Came up a little short. Tap back to him. Goes up. It is no good. A foul on the Panthers.
Physical game so far.
This team reminds me of Russell County the other night.
They're letting them play too, which is nice.
First of two, good for Niken. 65% foul shooter. He had 24 the other night in the win against Russell County on Tuesday night. 58-47 overtime victory. Second shot good for Niken. 4-1, Trojans lead it. 5:49 to play in the opening quarter. Cumberland County with a basketball. Smith, who averages almost 21 points a game for the Panthers, gets rid of it to Dyer. Dyer sends it out now to Johnson. Johnson, back turnaround shot of the lane is no good for Smith. Barren County's Aiden Niken is going to be fouled in the backcourt. And Smith commits his first, team's second.
Go hard off of the Kevin.
Withrow will toss it in left side.
Go.
Withrow back from Niken. He'll drive to the basket. Leaning shot won't go. Tapped out. Bush has got it. Back up in the lane. Good.
Everybody did a nice job of boxing out. Nobody boxed out Tyler Bush.
And he dribbled it off the back of his foot and out of bounds. That was Smith.
The Panthers very careless with the ball.
Yeah.
You know, they're so concerned with going fast, it seems like, that they don't really hang on to the ball. I think that's 5 turnovers already.
Right. 6-1, Barren County. 5:15 to play, first quarter. As Withrow handles the basketball and a lot of pressure from Dyer. He'll get rid over to Niken. Across to Hester, down in the corner. Bandy pulls the trigger. It's an air ball. And Bush trying to go back up with it. Niken's got it. He had it swiped loose out of his hands. Bush down on the floor, diving for it. Ball gets loose, but Withrow picks it up on the left side.
Flash in the middle. Flash in the middle.
Lots of active hands right now.
Right side it goes to Hester. Again in the middle there to Bandy. Dumps it off to Bush. Goes to the basket. Puts it. Oh, he missed it. Rebound pulled off by Owsley.
Really well executed right there.
Yeah. Dyer's got the basketball against Withrow. He smacked it. He's going to reach in and foul him. It's his first, team second.
Really unorthodox.
Yeah.
Cumberland County is very, you know. No, they're not running much. They're just kind of playing ball.
Sam Rice, number 30 in the ball game, a 5'11 senior. Here's a bounce pass down low. We're going to have a whistle and a foul on Niken.
Wow. Looked like Aiden may have just kind of held his ground. He didn't really push him. He didn't. Was no shot attempt. It's an odd call.
Dyer to toss it in. Bounce pass comes in the corner to Johnson, back out to Dyer. Try to set it up. Dyer against Gavin Withrow. Still on the dribble. Now he's picked it up. Goes in a high post there to Johnson. And he traveled. Rather, that was Basham that traveled with him. 6-1 Trojans. 4:05 left to play here in the first quarter. Withrow crosses the midcourt line. Right side over to Niken. Back out front to Hester. Swings it left over to Withrow. Getting some pressure out there from Dyer. He'll get it right over to Niken. Niken, oh, it's picked off. It's Dyer. Dyer taking it all the way to the rack against Hester. Missed the layup. And Niken with a rebound. Niken down the middle of the floor. Pulls up with a jumper. It is no good. Rebound to Withrow. He'll bring it back out. Now heads to the top of the key. Had it back tapped and stolen. And then stolen back by Hester. He'll get rid of it to Withrow. He'll jump it up in the lane. No good. Rebound to Dyer for Cumberland County. The outlet pass coming to the right side. It's Johnson spinning in traffic. Shot blocked in there by Niken. Withrow, long bounce pass up to Bush. Bush to the rack. Lays it up. No good. Follow good for Bandy.
Good Lord, what a series right there.
8-1 the score.
Looked like our last possession. We were trying to get in a set, and Coach Cunningham, we wasn't set. We weren't set.
Jump shot left side. No good. Bandy pulls down the rebound. Outlet pass comes to Withrow. Withrow heads to the middle, goes to the basket, flips it up. It's too strong, goes to the deck. Foul going to be called against the Panthers.
Nice move by Gavin right there.
Foul is on Dyer, his first, team's third. And Gavin Withrow will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. 69% foul shooter. First one is good.
Really seems like Cumberland dictate the pace of this game. I mean, not in a negative way to say, but it looks like they want to play fast, and we're saying let's go.
9-1. Cody Lane, Tay Pointer, and Ryan Shirley in the ball game for Barren County. Withrow hits both free throws. Cumberland County's made some changes too. They got number 11, Ty Say, 5'9" freshman. Handling the basketball is Smith against Cody Lane. Smith will get rid of the basketball to Pruitt. That's Coy Pruitt, a 6'1" senior. It's in the game now. They go right side over to Say. Back out front now. Owsley driving, going to the basket, puts it up and in, and draws a foul from Pointer.
Nice move. Looks like Coach is talking to the guys he brought out, but he's probably also going to sub a lot more tonight just because of the game. I mean, we're running so much more than normal. Guys need a break.
Free throw is on the way, and it's good for Owsley. 10-4. Trojans with 2:23 to play here in the first quarter. Tay Pointer on the right wing. Bounces it out to Lane. Lane left side over to Griggs. Griggs brings it out front. Now Griggs looking for Lane. Bounce pass left side. They go in the corner. Pointer will fire. 3. Good.
A little double screen action to get him open in the corner. That's where he likes to shoot it from.
First Peoples Bank three-point shot of the ball game. Peoples Bank and Glasgow working for you. 13-4. Here's a spin move and an off-balance shot going up. No good for Smith. Bandy with a rebound. Bandy pushes it over to Pointer. Pointer has it swiped away and stolen. Cumberland County's Ty Say, and then they throw it away. Barren County will get the ball. With 1:40 left to go in the first, and a timeout call by Cumberland County's Curtis Claywell. 1:40 to play. It's 13-4. So we take a Coca-Cola timeout.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that when you look back at this game, our shooting percentage won't be very good, but it's because we're forcing I'm not going to say forcing. They're giving us a lot of opportunities to run and shoot and just take way more shots than normal. A lot more normal than this team likes to take, And I think that may be a misleading stat at the end of this game because there's been a lot of layups, like fast break layups that are either, no foul called and we throw it too hard off the backboard or whatever.
Right. Lane hands it back to Griggs. Got 3 freshmen on the floor right now with Shirley, Griggs, and Pointer. Lane looking now. Gets rid of it off to Griggs. Griggs gets a screen from Shirley. Now he's picked up his dribble. Back to Pointer. Long bounce pass right comes to Lane. Now Lane back to Griggs. Swings it left over to Pointer. Pointer gets a screen from Shirley. Bounces down low to Shirley. Little pump fake, and he lost it out of bounds. So Cumberland County will get the ball with 1:10 to play here in the first quarter. The ball comes in to Say. Ty Say, 5'9" freshman for Cumberland County. Guarded out there against Warner. Picked up his dribble. Ball knocked away. Stolen. Griggs has got it. Then he had it stolen back as it was back tap. Out of bounds, though, off the Panthers. We got Dyer back in the game now for Cumberland County.
Say tried to do a little too much right there.
Ball comes out to Griggs. Griggs working against Dyer. Picks up his dribble. Goes to Lane on the right wing. Now Lane throws it across. Here's Griggs. In traffic. Jumper good. Gets his first 2 points of the game. 15-4 Trojans. 40 seconds to play here in the first. Smith with a basketball for the Panthers. He'll give it off to Dyer. Dyer working out there against Pointer. Try to penetrate. No look pass. They go down low. That's a walk.
Good defense by Shirley there. Another young football player. A good one.
26.3 to play here in the first.
One shot, clear at the end. One shot, clear for him at the end.
Griggs with the basketball for the Trojans. Working against Dyer. Right side it goes to Lane. 17 seconds to play. Pointer. Right side of Lane once again. He's looking for Griggs. Ooh, dangerous pass going to be picked off. And driving is Smith. He lays it up and in. 15-6. Bandy, long three in the air. Bounces off. And that will do it for the first quarter. After one, it's Barren County 15, Cumberland County 6. We'll be back after this break. You're following Barren County Sports on 103.7 Nash Icon. Cumberland County 6. The Panthers with the basketball to start the second quarter. Ball comes into Smith. Smith works against Griggs. He takes it down the right side, hooks it back on the high post. They give it back out to Smith. Smith will now deal it off there to Dyer. Now working inside the paint. They throw it away. That was Housley, just threw it away.
Cumberland got a lot of guys in the same area. I don't know what kind of offense they're running, but I would assume they want a little better spacing than that, and they're not getting it.
Tyler, know what we're running?
Tyler Bush is back in the game. Aiden Niken also in for the Trojans. Gavin Withrow handling the point now. Getting some rest on the bench. And trying to go back door. Long bounce pass. It comes to Pointer, and he lays it up and in.
Great back cut right there. Great look.
Pointer with his 5th point of the game. First one was a 3. Second basket a 2. Here's Johnson off the dribble for a 3. It's off the iron. An offensive rebound put back up and in by Basham.
Is that their first attempt at 3?
Yeah. 17-8. Barren County. And then you say Withrow went into the back. Was it a foot that went in the back court? I didn't see it.
I don't know. Must have been.
So right now it is Griggs, Pointer, Niken, Bush, Withrow on the court. Working with it to the left side. Smith, they give it to Basham, out to Dyer, top of the circle. Dyer now works with it. He wants to drive, goes to the basket, flips it up and in, high off the glass, and draws a foul.
He got Gavin by half a step right there and just flipped it up there.
Yeah.
Really good play by him.
Withrow's going to have to come to the bench with those 2 fouls, replaced by Caleb Hester. Dyer for one shot. He's a 76.5% foul shooter. Puts it in. 18-10 Trojans.
Don't go early.
18-11 Trojans. 7-point lead, 6:45 to play in the first half. Griggs with the basketball left side, looking. Dumps it in the lane. Here's Niken. A little pump fake, ducks under, puts it up and in. Nice move. 20-11. That's 6 points for Niken.
Oh, wow.
And there's almost a steal by Pointer, and they're going to call him with a foul.
That's a hustle foul, you know. That's a foul Coach Cunningham's not going to be upset at, because he actually was doing his job and just hustle foul, you know. You have those.
So Pointer's going to have to come out with 2 fouls. Join Wither on the bench. Will Bandy back in the ball game for the Trojans. 19-11. And it's Basham. Shot goes back up. It's no good. Bandy. Pass picked off. Dyer with it in front court. Right side it goes to Johnson. He'll fire a 3. Knocks the bottom out of it. Timeout by Barren County with 6:02 to play here in the first half. It's 19-14.
We said it wouldn't happen.
It has happened again. I'm gonna pull the plug here on the BCHS Live until they can get it under control.
It sounded good though, Jack.
Trojanettes winning earlier tonight, 66-26 over Cumberland County to get their 24th win of the year.
Stack it up, stack it up.
Griggs with it. He'll dump it off to Hester on the right wing. Hester throws it away, but Bandy there to get it. He'll bring it back out. Now gives to Griggs. Griggs works against Dyer to the right side. Bounce pass down low is Niken. Spin move, goes up with a shot. It's going to count. And a foul on Cumberland County. Basham commits his first personal. That's number 4 on the Panthers. Aiden Niken with his 8th point of the half. He'll go to the line to shoot 1. And he hit it. 3 for 3 at the stripe for Niken here in the first half. It's 22-14. Barren County with an 8-point lead. 5:35 to play here in the second. There's a double. He did that a while ago, Coach, and they didn't see it.
We were asking for it a minute ago, too.
There's a 3-point shot good for Johnson. That's his second tray of the quarter. And all of a sudden, it's just a 5-point ball game at 22-17. Niken working it right down the middle of the lane, weaving through traffic, and he puts it in.
Great move.
11 for Niken. Almost, it is a turnover. Here's Griggs, puts it up, it's good.
He's such a spark when he's on.
Another steal. Griggs almost came up with another one. He was falling out of bounds trying to pick off the pass. And Cumberland County will have the ball with 4:58 left in the half.
Cumberland, feels like they're getting right back in the game, and just 3 quick turnovers. I mean, they've got to hang on to the ball if they want to have a chance. Smith
will work it down the right side. He's going to drive now. Hooks it off in the lane. Here's a shot put up and in by Owsley. 26-19. As Will Bandy spinning down low. Fall away one-hand shot won't go. Rebound in there by Cumberland County. They're on the run. Driving it all the way to the bucket. Smith too strong against the glass. Bandy with a rebound. Hooks it back behind him to Griggs. Left side it comes to Hester. Bounce pass in there to Bandy. He had it stripped loose. And it's Owsley with the basketball. Taking it to the rack. He'll put it up. It's blocked.
Oh, man.
It looked like an all ball from here.
Aiden trailing there doing a nice job, and just, I really don't know. Maybe thought he got him with the body or something.
Number 2 on Griggs. 7 on the Trojans here in the first half. And the free throw is up, and it's good for Owsley. Colton Stevens has checked into the Trojan lineup. 5'7" freshman. 26-20 Barren. Led by 9 at the end of the first quarter. Owsley puts it in the air and it came up short. Barely grazed the iron. Niken with a rebound. Niken, right side, goes to the basket, puts it up, got it, and a foul. Wow.
He's getting so good at taking it strong, and you can tell he's getting a little stronger.
Second foul on Basham.
The beginning of the year, he probably doesn't make that, or might not even get it to the rim, with people draped all over him.
28-20 Trojans. Niken try to make a three-point play, puts it up, and it rims. It comes off. He was 3 for 3 before that one. 28-20, 4:08 to play in the first half. Smith with a basketball for Cumberland County against Tyler Bush. Pulls up and shoots a 3 off the dribble. It's no good. Offensive rebound by Owsley. And it should be a jump ball. They're going to call a foul on Stevens.
We said before the game that the way Cumberland County plays is not indicative of their record, I guess. And we were going to have to play, and we are in a fight right now. We got an 8-point lead, but we got to keep playing.
Owsley puts it up and in. 28-21. Second shot for Owsley is up. It's no good. Too strong, and Niken pulls down the rebound. Niken is going to get tripped up.
They don't have an answer for Aiden right now.
Foul on Johnson, his first, team 6th.
They've switched multiple guys on him, and he's went right by all of them.
Yeah. Stevens will toss it in. Comes out to Niken. Hands it back to Stevens. He'll get rid of it to Hester. Dumps it in there to Bandy. Dumps it underneath the bush, and he lays it in. Nice play.
They've done that a couple times. Cumberland County's just losing. I think they're trying to double down on the postman, and they just lose the other guy.
It's back up to 9. The ties the largest lead. Johnson spin move to the baseline. One-hander shot, good.
Really nice move right there.
Johnson averages 10.7 a game. He's already got 9, and this one is 30-23. Stevens reverses back to the left side, gives to Niken, fires it down there to Hester. Left of the lane, out to Bandy for 3. No air ball. And here comes Johnson with it for Cumberland County. Pass knocked up in the air, knocked around, and Bush comes up with the basketball for the Trojans. Bush gives it off in the corner to Stevens, out to Bandy. Bandy will give it back to Stevens at 3:03 to go in the first half. Barren County with a 7-point lead. Stevens, he'll get rid of it off to Niken. Niken wants to drive, spin move. Oh, a collision. And Stevens went to the deck out front. And I'm not sure which one they're going to call here. So the officials come together.
All they know is there's a foul to be called. Don't know what kind.
Stevens went down to the floor like he got pushed, and then about the same time Niken charged into one of the Cumberland County players.
It may be a case of one referee has one call and the other has another.
Yeah.
I think they're going to call Aiden for a charge. That's what I thought they were going to call. I'm going to listen to this. So you're going to have a double foul. You got a foul on Cumberland County number 10, and then you got a charge on Aiden, I think is what we got.
Well, I don't know what.
I think we had 2 guys blow the whistle at the same time.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Well, that's going to be 2 on Niken, so that's the worst end of the deal. And on Cumberland County, who'd they put that one on?
10.
Smith, his second. Well, that's 2 on him. So
both coaches are unhappy. Cumberland County thought they had, a charge in the ball. And now they've got a guy with 2 fouls.
Coach Warren Cunningham up with official Mark Curry. Mark Curry trying to explain it to him.
So we've got both whistles blew at the same time. Yeah. So you got a foul on Black 10, who had a hold of a screener, and then simultaneous whistle with the charge.
So you got one of the best players off both teams now with 2 fouls.
Right.
Smith with 2 for Cumberland. Niken has 2 for Barren. 2:53 to play in the half. And Tyler Bush with the basketball gives it out to Colton Stevens. Stevens around over to Hester. Hester now looks, throws it back across over to Stevens. Dangerous pass almost picked off. Ryan Shirley's back in the game. Here's Bush driving in the lane, puts up the shot, it's good. Rattles down.
Good move. Dead feet from Cumberland County. Tyler took advantage of it.
32-23 with 2:28 to play here in the first half. Dyer with the basketball. He gives it out to Johnson. They go inside. A bounce pass underneath. Shot blocked from Bandy. They're going to call him with a foul, and that'll be his first, the team's 10th of the half.
That was a really good pass right there, but we have such length and such size inside that they couldn't get the ball up to the rim. It was a really good look.
Yeah. Coy Pruitt, a 6'1 senior at the foul line. He's a 71.5% shooter. And that one's going to drop in for him. Makes it 32-24. Pruitt for the second shot. It's on the way, and it comes off. Bandy with a rebound. Colton Stevens will bring it up. Withrows on the bench with 2 fouls. Nikens on the bench with 2 fouls. Porter with 2. Griggs with 2. Stevens hooks it back underneath the Bandy, and he puts it in.
Really good look there. Back screens are really hurting Cumberland County. They don't know how to guard them.
34-24, less than 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Dyer gets rid of the basketball. Over to Say, who's back in. Here's a 3 by Johnson. He hits it.
Another one.
Well, that's hit 43 on the year. That's 46 now. 3 here in the second quarter. 34-27. Stevens has it ripped away. Stolen by Johnson. Johnson driving against Stevens. Puts it up. It's no good. Rebound put back up and no good. And Bush with a rebound for the Trojans.
Smart by.
Wow. And what are we going to do there? We're going to call something, surely.
I have no idea what was going on there.
It's going to be on Cumberland County, Say, his first. And Will Bandy will go to the free throw line for 1 in the bonus.
I don't think he meant to do that, but it looked bad.
Bandy tried to balance himself, but shot goes up good for Will Bandy. That's point number 5. 35-27. And bonus shot's good for Bandy. 36-27, a minute 28 to play in the first half. Dyer with the basketball, works it across against Colton Stevens. Gives it to Owsley. Owsley, left side, in the corner. They get rid of the basketball. New player of the game, that's Sam Rice. Here's a long 3 again for Johnson. That's 4 of them here in this quarter. Keeping the Panthers in the ball game. It's 36-30. Minute 5 to go in the first half. Stevens with the basketball. Gets, collision with Dyer, and he got the worst end of the deal on that one. His second, team's 9th.
Tough collision right there. It looks like he may have knocked the breath out of him just a little.
And he's up, and he's headed to the bench. Ty Say will come back in to replace Dyer. Colton Stevens, freshman at 5'7", puts it up, and it's too strong. Bandy up high for the rebound, up with the left hand is too strong. And then Stevens got the rebound. Bandy spin move, had it swiped away, and chased down by Bush, and he keeps the dribble going on the floor. Nice.
Good hustle.
As Hester gives it out to Stevens. Right side it goes to Bush. He'll give it out to Shirley. Left side Bandy. 38 seconds left in the half. Right side it goes to Hester. Hester throws it back across to Bush. He'll give it to Stevens. Stevens now back out to Hester. 27 seconds to play in the half. Down low is Bandy. He'll throw it back out. Hester fakes the 3. Drives into the lane. Over it goes to Shirley. Shirley will pull up with a 10-footer. It comes off. And ball knocked out of bounds. Going to get a foul called. And it is going to be on Tyler Bush. His first. And it's double bonus for Cumberland County with 16.5 seconds to play.
Coach Cunningham getting on him for shooting it a little early, and that's just a freshman.
Yeah.
not knowing the situation, you know.
Free throw is no good for Pruitt.
Good learning experience for him right there. Just let it settle down, get the last shot.
Cody Lane back in the Trojan lineup. And Cameron Patterson, a 6'5 junior, in for Cumberland County. Second shot missed. Barren County with a rebound. Hester gives it to Stevens with 12 seconds to play here in the first half. Stevens, bounce pass, high post right, comes to Shirley. Flips it off now to Lane. Lane looking, back out to Shirley, gives it to Hester. Long three, good at the buzzer from Caleb Hester. People's Bank 3 will give the Trojans a 39-30 lead going into the locker room here at the break. We'll come back with a halftime report brought to you by Southern States after this, as you're following Barren County Sports on 103.7 Nash Icon. We'll get the final game stats from Caleb Spillman. Make sure, Coach, that he has them posted on the screen when we get to the post game. That way we're able to give you the field goal percentages or turnovers and things like that. So.
Coach, I don't know what they've got. I don't know what those kids are doing down there, but they've got to turn everything off except for the PA.
Yeah, you're on the air. Okay. All right. It is Cumberland County's basketball to start the third quarter. And it is Smith handling against Griggs. He'll give it to the high post to Basham. Basham now turns and gives it back to Smith. He'll fire a 17-footer good straight away. Smith with his second field goal. It's 39-32. Withrow, right side over to Griggs. Griggs down in the corner to Hester. Hester looking. Back out now to Withrow. Withrow works in for a 10-footer. High arching shot, air ball. Pulled out of the air by Dyer. He'll give it to Owsley. Back to Dyer. Dyer into the front court now. Dyer working the right side of the dribble. Sends it out left side. Almost picked off by Hester. Pull-up jumper by Johnson. He's good from 15 at the left elbow.
Still hot.
Yeah, 17 for Johnson. Now the lead is 39-34 for the Trojans. 5-point lead. Niken with it, left side. Bandy goes baseline, goes up with a shot, and he's fouled.
Good strong move.
Foul on Basham. That's number 3 on him. The first of the second half against the Panthers. Glasgow leads Caverna at halftime in the boys' game, 33-25. Here's Bandy's free throw, good. 3 for 3 at the stripe for Will Bandy, his 7th point. Basham's going to check out with those 3 fouls for Cumberland County, and he's replaced by 24, Coy Pruitt. Bandy's second shot bounces and rolls in.
Exactly the start Cumberland wanted.
41-34. As Smith will work it against Griggs in the front court. Left side comes to Owsley. Left of the circle. Now he turns against Niken. Pump fake. Got him in there and put it up and in.
I think that's what teams are starting to figure out. Aiden is going to jump, which he should. He can block shots.
Down low. Rolls in. Just back and forth. It's 43-36. Fourth and final quarter brought to you by Southern States. It's 55-47. Barren County. Trojans got outscored 17-16 in the third quarter. They go inside to Owsley, back out to Johnson for three. It's off the mark, and a ball slapped off to Bandy for the Trojans.
That's a good sign.
Withrow against Dyer out front. Getting a lot of pressure, gives it to Bush. Bush spins away, missed defender. Throws it off to Niken. He tries to go baseline and had it blocked on him. Here's Johnson with it. Up court to Dyer. Dyer loses the handle, but got it back though. Now he loses it to Aiden Niken. Niken down the left side, goes inside, lays it up and in. Nice move. First 2 points of the second half for Aiden Niken. He's got 15, and they throw it away. Sailed way over the head of Johnson and out of bounds.
We got to take advantage right here. They're starting to play sloppier than normal.
57-47. Trojans match their largest lead of the ball game at 10 with 7:13 remaining.
Need to extend this lead right here.
As Gavin Withrow handles the basketball in the middle, it goes to Niken. Niken bounce pass there to Bush down low. Bush now has picked up his dribble in the lane. Here's a shot going up good for Griggs.
Just lost in the middle of that right there.
Timeout.
Well knows it too.
Yep. Good way to start the fourth quarter with a 4-0 run. A little over a minute gone here in the fourth quarter. 6:56 to play. 59-47. Trojans on top. Cumberland County has lost a lot of close games this year. We talked about in the pregame. They lost to Metcalf by 7, lost to Berea by 8, Clinton County by 9, and high-scoring games at that. No low-scoring games here. Russell County 4 points the first time, 5 the second time, and lost to Metcalf County 97-90 on Monday night in overtime. They lost to Monroe on Tuesday 81-70.
No pressure, but per my source, we are back on BCHS Live. Welcome back, everybody.
You got a source?
Yeah.
Well,
shout out to Fern.
Hope it's a reliable source, not an unreliable source.
It's Fern. She should be pretty reliable.
As long as it's not over the PA system, that's all that matters. And Caleb eating his hot dogs down there. We don't have any popcorn tonight, though. Normally he's got popcorn, a candy bar, and a bottle of Mellow Yellow. He's got that, though. Don't you, Caleb?
He ain't paying attention.
That's why you don't have a headset on, see? You don't listen to what I'm saying. Smith with it for Cumberland County. He's in a trap. He'll get Rivet in the middle. It's Owsley over to Dyer. Hooks it off underneath the Basham. Oh, a foul.
Just
That's 4 on Niken. 15 foul in the second half.
Probably won't see him for a while.
Now with 6:45 left. Basham, 2 shots.
I assume that 2 wheels going in.
First one is good for Basham. That's his 3rd point of the game. It is 59-48. Basham, second throw, rimmed out. I went halfway down and spun out. Bandy with a rebound. Bush hands it off now to Withrow. Withrow works against Dyer. Sends it over to Griggs. Griggs wants to drive. He'll throw it to Bandy, left side. In the lane, here's Shirley up with the left hand. Good off the window. Nice move for the freshman. 61-48. That extends the lead to 13. Dyer And a stolen away. Another turnover by Cumberland County. Here's Bandy. He'll give it off to Bush out front. Right side it goes to Griggs. Griggs in the lane. Shirley throws it up. It's no good. Rebound in there by Dyer for Cumberland County. Dyer gets it in front court. He'll send it left side. A three by Smith. Swish. Smith's another good three-point shooter. He's hit 45 this year.
We don't need two of them, huh?
61-51. And here's Withrow underneath the Shirley. Got it blocked on him and taken away by Owsley. Wasn't not a foul?
I thought it was. He never saw it.
Johnson for three. Got it.
That's the only way
unbelievable.
They get back in this game is if we don't defend the three.
It was 61-48, and they've come back with two straight threes to cut it to 61-54 with 5:36 to play. In the foul situation now for the Trojans, Aiden Nyken with 4, Gavin Withrow with 3, Tay Pointer with 3, Mason Griggs with 3. And for Cumberland County, three fouls on Dyer, Owsley, and Basham. And they have hit 7 threes tonight, 6 of them from Joseph Johnson.
He has been hotter than a firecracker.
25 points for Johnson, which more than doubles his average on the year. Smith has 11, starting to heat it up here in the second half with 9 of his 11 points, averaging 20.5 points a game. Taking a Coca-Cola timeout. Stay tuned. The post-game report will be coming up, brought to you by CPC Commodities. Proven on our farm and made for yours. One more week of the regular season. Go to Metcalfe County on Tuesday. Clinton County here next Thursday.
Be a good one.
Bulldogs will be coming in. It'll be 2 good ones Monday night or Tuesday night at Metcalfe.
Yeah, Metcalfe's girls coming off a few big wins.
They've won 21 games this year.
You got 10. You got 10 on defense.
Full court pressure by Cumberland County, a 2-2-1 zone court press. And we throw it away. It went right between the legs of Withrow, low, and just scooted on out of bounds. Smith will toss it in. As it comes into Owsley, back to Smith in a deep right corner. He'll circle it out now. 5.5 minutes to play. Dyer with it on the right side. Dyer will send it out to Johnson. Here's a turnaround jump shot by Smith. No good. Rebound put back up by Dyer. No good. And a foul is going to be called against the Trojans.
Foul's on number 3, Gavin Withrow.
10 rolled his ankle there.
4 on Gavin Withrow.
Dyer at the line for 2.
And Dyer, who's 1 for 1 at the stripe. 2 shots. The first one is no good.
Hey, get a good box out. Get a good box out. Who's got the shooter, Mason?
Second shot missed. Here comes Hester with the basketball. Giving it out to Withrow. Withrow, a lot of pressure from Dyer. And almost threw it away. Down the baseline is Griggs. Griggs will send it back out to Withrow. Withrow can't shake off Dyer. He's all over him and he steals it. Then Withrow steals it back with 4:56 to play. Kind of letting them play right now. Here's a backdoor pass. Hester flying in the air, puts it in. 63-54 Trojans. 4:42 to play. Dyer with it on the right side. Fires it down in there to Owsley. Owsley in the lane. Back to Johnson. Pulls the trigger. Short. We're going to get a foul called on Hester. It'll be a 3 free throws.
Silly foul.
That's 7 fouls on the Trojans here in the second half.
Johnson at the line.
We're doing a much better job defending the 3.
Yep.
Ever since we called the timeout.
Johnson puts it in. Point number 25. Second one is up and good. Point number 26. 63-56 Trojans.
Gavin, we're going to go X-curl. Tyler's the catch guy. Mason's on the same side as Will. X-curl.
Johnson at the line for one more. And he missed that one. Ball tapped out, and Bandy grabs it out of the air. And now Withrow will bring it up against Ty Say, who's checked back in. Withrow, left elbow is Bush, driving. Throws up a wild shot. It's no good. And rebound to Cumberland County. Up court it goes to Smith. Smith against Withrow. Puts it up. It's good. It's going to count. And a foul.
Is that his fifth?
That will be 5. Or is that 4? I must have missed one somewhere. Well, that's good. It's only 4. Smith has scored 11 points in the second half. And this one is up, and it's good.
Right back in it again.
Back down to 4. It was 13. 63-59. Withrow in a trap. Feeds Hester in the corner. Bandy. Back out to Hester and now to Withrow. 4 minutes to play in the game. Withrow throws it up on the run. Got it. Count it and a foul. Foul on 11. That'll be Say, his second. Team's 7th. Withrow getting his 7th point of the game. Free throw, good. 3 for 3 at the stripe. Cody Lane comes in for Gavin Withrow. So 2 starters now on the bench with 4 fouls, Withrow and Niken. 66-59 Trojans, 3:53 left to go in the ball game. The high post right, Basham. Hands it back off out to Smith. Smith driving underneath. Shovel pass. Here's Basham putting it up and in. 66-61. Hester, left side. Bandy pulls up with a jumper. Had it partially blocked. Bandy pushed off. How did he push off when he was put up with a shot?
I didn't say that one.
If anybody got fouled, it was Bandy.
That's what I thought. I can't hear the explanation, but Coach Cunningham don't like it regardless.
I have no clue what you guys are looking at tonight. None whatsoever.
They're going to put Johnson at the free throw line. I don't know. I mean, Bandy was the one that got fouled, and they call it on him. I don't know how you can shoot the ball and get fouled, and they call the foul on you.
I don't know.
He was going straight up. Johnson puts it up and in. 66-62. And this one is going to roll in good.
Wow.
3-point ball game. Trojans led 61-48. And here's Niken. Pass deflected up in the air. Bush grabs it, though. In traffic, shot blocked. No foul called there. Here's Owsley. Johnson. Baseline. Dumps it in. Loose ball on the floor. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. I believe they're going to put it on Owsley for fouling Gavin Withrow. That'll be his 4th, team's 8th.
If Cumberland County can cut their turnovers down, not even in half, but just, you know, a quarter, they would be so much tougher to handle.
Barren County's been outscored 15-5 since leading 61-48. Withrow's shot is good. 67-63. And that one's going to rim good.
Big free throws.
68-63. 3:06 to play. Smith with the basketball for Cumberland County.
Barren County in zone now.
And is Smith pulling up. Free throw line shot. Won't go. Battle for the rebound. Pulled down by Withrow. He'll bring it in front court. 2:47 left. Niken spinning in traffic. Trying to go up. And they're going to call a traveling violation on Niken. Coming in for Cumberland County, number 33, Deacon Duval. His first time in the ball game tonight. for the Panthers. 2:40 to play, 68-63 Trojans. Smith goes left side with it over to Say. Say back out now to Johnson. Right side it goes to Smith. They dump it down low to Owsley. Back out to Smith. Baseline, back into Owsley. In the lane, jumper, rims, good.
Little shooter's roll there.
Back down to 3 again at 68-65. Almost a turnover. In the middle goes to Hester. Had it poked away. Going to have a foul on Owsley.
Do we have a foul? Nobody heard the whistle?
If that's on Owsley, that's going to be all for him. He'll foul out with 11 points. Going to put Caleb Hester at the charity stripe. Cody Lane, Tyler Bush come in for Gavin Withrow and Aiden Niken.
Everybody trying to find their matchups. I guess we're going back man.
Here's Hester's shot. It's on the way, and it's good. 6 points for Caleb Hester, 69-65. Trojans by 4. And the bonus shot good for Hester. 70-65, Barren County, 2:10 to play. Cumberland County Smith speeding across the timeline, guarded by Cody Lane out there. Smith gets rid of the basketball to C. C looking for Johnson. He's got it. Johnson driving, going down the lane, puts it up. That's going to be an offensive foul. Johnson just barreled in down the lane. It's his third, team's ninth.
Great job. I mean, really needed that right there. Great job of stepping over and taking it because that was pretty good lick Johnson delivered there.
70-65, Cumberland County in a 2-2-1 zone court press. Comes into Bandy. He'll give it off to Withrow. And a steal by Dyer down to the floor. And they're going to call a timeout. A minute 51 to play. The Panthers calling the timeout. Barren County 70. Cumberland County 65. Stay tuned for the post-game report coming up here from Barren County High School.
I think we're going offense, defense now with our guys.
Double bonus. I'll get with it eventually.
Not sure about the timeouts. They've got one timeout remaining for Cumberland County. Barren County has 3.
According to the scoreboard.
Johnson will toss it in. It comes into Smith. Now Smith will work against Cody Lane. High post right is Basham. Shoves it back out to Johnson for 3. It's off the mark. And rebound chased down. Dyer wins it. He'll give it to Basham. He lost the handle. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up by Bush. Bounces it off to Griggs. He'll lay it up, and it's blocked out of bounds.
Great play. Great play.
Gavin Withrow, Aiden Niken returning to the Trojan lineup. C back in for Cumberland County. He'll replace Duval. Barren County's basketball, right side of the bucket. Withrow lobs it into Niken. One dribble, trying to go up strong with the left hand. He put it in. Second basket of the second half for Aiden Niken. He's got 17. 72-65 Trojans. Minute 18 to play in the game. Johnson with it, long range right. Out to C. C leaves it out there with Smith. Smith on the dribble. Left corner, Dyer. Basham in the lane, jumper, good. 72-67, a minute to play in the game. Niken's going to be fouled in the backcourt.
Full court pressure from Cumberland County now.
C, his third. And 2 shots for Aiden Nyken. 56.5 seconds to play. Barren up 72-67. First one's too strong. He'll have one more. And he missed them both.
Big rebound.
Rebound put back up, no good. And we're going to get a foul.
Over the back.
Who'd they put it on? Bandy?
Will.
His third, team's 9th.
Couldn't get him.
Or that's 10, I'm sorry.
Got the rebound, put it back, and of course he was shooting, so he didn't have a chance to box out.
Basham's at the line. They only show him shooting 45% on his free throw shots. Puts up the first one. It's no good.
Line drive.
Now he's 1 of 3.
Gavin, we get in trouble, just call it.
Second shot for Basham is good.
Stays true to the average.
Yep. Stays in a 2-possession game, 72-68, 50 seconds to go. Nyken is going to be called for steps in the backcourt. With 49.3 to play.
We got 3 timeouts. Coach telling them to call it if we're in any kind of trouble.
Yeah.
So we've got plenty of those.
Smith will toss it in. Smith still looking. Sends it out to Basham. Now Smith against Cody Lane. He fell down, lost the handle, and Lane reached in to tie it up. And Barren will get it. Alternating possession there, pointing toward the Trojans.
Great hustle there by
Cody Lane.
Very good defensive play to hustle and get on top of that ball.
42.2 to go. And Hester will toss it in. It comes into Griggs. He'll hook it back to Hester. Fires it up to Withrow. Bounce pass off to Bush. Turns. Hooks it in there to Bandy. Goes inside. Puts it up. It came off the rim. Battle for the rebound. Bandy's got it back. Pump fake. Puts it up. No. Got his own rebound. He got hit in the head. Finally, they're going to call a foul.
Just couldn't figure it out there. Kept getting the offensive rebound, but just could not find a way to put it in.
4 on Basham. With 26.9 to play. Bandy at the line. The shot goes up good. Second shot is up and good for Bandy. Timeout for the Trojans. 30-second timeout with 26.9 to play. Barren County 74. Cumberland County 68. Give you an update score on Glasgow and Caverna. After 3, Glasgow boys lead Caverna 48-31.
I'm sure Coach Cunningham is telling his guys right now, don't foul, no silly fouls, and let's get out of here with a win. You know, no silly fouls, and obviously setting up. They're gonna come down and try to shoot fast. So we've got our press beater set up, try to get it in the guys' hands of who we want to shoot, which I would assume, based on who's on the court, is Hester or Griggs.
Still a 2-possession game with 26 seconds to play. 74-68. Smith off the screen, hooks it back to Johnson. Johnson goes left side to C. C wants to drive against Bush. Fires it underneath the Basham and he lays it in.
Full timeout, Panthers.
Cumberland County takes a full timeout with 13.4 to play. Barren County 74, Cumberland County 70. And again, we've talked about the Cumberland County hits a lot of threes. They've hit 136 coming into tonight's game, and tonight they've hit 7. So you add that to the total, it's 143 threes on the year. Team that averages 67.5 points a game, and they give up 78. Well, they gave up 74 tonight so far to the Trojans.
Right on it, right on cue.
Yeah. Well, they like to run and gun.
they lengthen the game out for sure. I mean, there's a lot of turnovers and a lot of dead balls, and a lot of start and stop with these guys.
I'm surprised they're 0-6 in their district.
Me too.
I mean,
as athletic as they are.
Well, and then all their losses have been close to Metcalf and to Russell. 4 points, 5 points, 7 points, overtime. So that shows you how close those three. Shows you how close Russell, Metcalf, and Cumberland have been in the district.
Reminds us of our district a little bit, doesn't it?
Go get it, Caleb. Go get it, Caleb.
Yep.
Go Mason. Go Mason.
Bush will toss it in, Cumberland County. Here's a run out. Coming to Hester. He catches it, goes up against C with the left hand. No good. Ball knocked out of bounds. And Trojans are going to get it back underneath with 9.6.
Sailor Bod's picture fell down.
Yeah, it did. It'll have to be pinned back up. With throw. Looking, still looking. Gets it into Bush. Double team. Somebody reached in on him. And it's on C, his fourth. Get Cheeley to put it up down there.
I have to put it up once a day in PE.
Do you really?
Down. I don't know why that one.
Well, it's in a bad spot, I guess. Free throw is good for Tyler Bush. It's his 9th point of the game. 75-70. That one's too strong. Hester tried to get the rebound. He got it in the lane, throws it up. It's blocked. He got fouled.
Gotta just take it. Just gotta take it out right there.
The 5.1.
Fouls on number 11, C is 5th.
That's 5 on C. He's going to foul out. He'll be the second Panther to foul out of the game. Cameron Housley fouled out earlier. 75-70. Caleb Hester at the stripe. 7 points tonight. Gets 2 free throws here. First one is up, and it's good. Nine of 12 at the line here in the fourth quarter for the Trojans. 76-70, Barren. Second shot, good for Hester. That will about do it right there with 5 seconds to play. Barren 77, Cumberland County 70. Duval will toss it in as it comes in to Smith. Smith, he'll give it to Johnson. Johnson will fire the 3. It's no good. And the Trojans hang on to win by a score of 77-70 over Cumberland County tonight. As the Trojans go back above 500, they go to 14-13 on the year. Cumberland County drops to 6-20, and they're a lot better team than their record indicates at 6-20.
Absolutely.
We'll come back with a post-game report brought to you by CPC Commodities, proven on our farm, made for yours. You're following Barren County Sports on 103.7 Nash Icon.